Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Well, what a difference a week makes. I'm having a fantastic day. So, let's get going. Today, I am going to sing Georgia by Carolyn Dawn Johnson. So, without further ado, here we go. If I'm not over you by the time I get to Georgia, then I guess I'll be Alabama bound. There was a time when I'd do anything for you. This time, baby, I won't turn around. I always wanted to get married, and I thought you were the one. But you never ever asked me, and I was tired of hanging on. You know a girl can only be let down so many times before she runs. Now this little bitty town's only got room for one less. Yeah. You always said I'd never leave, and if I did, I wouldn't go far. So you know how I must look with my tank of gas and beat up heart. Well, baby, I'm gone for good. You can count on that. I'm gonna keep heading west till I'm too far gone. Come back. And if I'm not over you, by the time I get to Georgia, I'll be Alabama bound. There was a time when I'd do anything for you. This time, baby, oh, I don't want to turn around. Only got 10 miles to go before I cross the state line. I can feel my hand shaking. This is usually when I turn a wheel around about this time. I heard that same old voice inside. I had to drown it out. So I found me a radio station playing something fast, and I turned it up real loud. And if I'm not over you, by the time I get to Georgia, I'm Alabama bound. There was a time when I'd do anything for you. This time, baby, oh, I don't want to turn around. Yeah, I won't turn around. I'm not over you by Georgia, then I'll head to Alabama. Roll on Mississippi, maybe Louisiana. I'll drive all the way to California. Oh, I won't turn around. No, I won't turn around. No, I won't turn around. I don't want to turn around. No, I won't turn around. I don't want to turn around. No, I won't turn around. I won't turn around. I won't turn around. I hope you guys like today's song. I know I did. So, let's continue with the video. So, during last week's video, you guys noticed that I was in the dark. Well, unfortunately, we had to cut my vacation short because of no power from Hurricane Dorian. Or, as they've been calling it around here, post-tropical storm Dorian. So, today, Mm-hmm. Now, let's see. Ah, yes. Ah. It's la 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 la. Ah, yes. Today I'm going to talk about travel. Mm-hmm. Now, I love traveling and seeing, what's out there and what different places have to offer. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, I've been to different places there in the Maritimes here. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Let's see. What do I love about traveling? I love going places with my mom and my dad and my grandparents. Mm-hmm. Seeing what the different places have in store. Yes. Traveling. Mm-hmm. Now, there's many different forms of travel. There's ferry boats, there's airplanes, there's trains, there's cars. And if I'm forgetting any other ways of traveling, please let me know in the comments below. But I want to focus mainly on ferry boats today. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's my main focus of traveling. Yep. So, today's topic is traveling by ferry boat. Now, I've been on ferries since I was probably a little girl. Mm-hmm. Where I used to live, and if you can see my shirt here in the middle, between the H and the M, is the shape of my home province. So if you're driving off of the island I was born on, Prince Edward Island, you had to take the ferry up until about 1997. Now, you can still take the ferry today, but one ferry route has gone because of the bridge. The other ferry route is still there. Mm-hmm. Now, I love traveling by ferry, and it goes back to my love of sailing. Mm-hmm. Now, I can hear a song on the radio, and I can daydream that I'm doing something on a ferry boat. Mm-hmm. I love traveling on ferry boats. I've been on many types of ferry boats. Big ones, small ones, open car ferries. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, in a couple of weeks' time, or actually in a month, I'll be doing some more traveling. Mm-hmm. And one of the places I'm going, you need to take 2 ferries. So I'll take you guys along on my ferry journey. How does that sound? Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, here at home, getting back to the hurricane for just a second, here back home, we only lost our power overnight, so it came back on here before we returned home. But where we were staying, they were predicting that it would not be on for a few days. So that's why we decided to cut our vacation short. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yes. What are some of my favorite fond memories of sailing on the ferry? Let's see. I have many, but here's one in particular that stands out. Mm-hmm. So in 2011, in September of 2011, 8 years ago this month, my mom, my grandmother, my friend, and I were traveling back from PEI on one of the 2 main ferries that takes you from PEI to Nova Scotia. Mm-hmm. It was a really stormy day. Yep. Now, a boat would go from side to side a lot. And you would see sky one way and ocean the other. And then it would roll back the other way. Okay? And, yep, it was really stormy that day. And we were listening to these guys. They were a little older, and yeah, their music was not so interesting. But I'm going to leave it at that. So, yep. And here's another one. I was traveling with my dad about, I don't know, not even a year later, in 2013, I believe it was. And I noticed, getting on to the one particular ferry, that the floor of the vehicle deck was really wet. And it kind of had like a little shine to it. And it made me think that it had been heavily raining on the other side of the water, on the PEI side. So we park our car, my dad and we go upstairs to sit upstairs for the crossing. And I look over, we had been sailing for a little bit by this time. I look over to my left. I had a window seat on the boat. I look over to my left, and there is a very interesting cloud that is almost touching the water. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? When I say strange, wow. Luckily, it did not thunder on the water. But yeah, that was quite the interesting sight. And I took a couple pictures. And little did I know it was actually raining on the Northumberland Strait. I'd only find that out later. But on my recent trip to Fredericton, back in July, on our way back, we had some bad weather where it was thundering. Yep. Strange weather on the ocean, right? Or the Bay of Fundy. Yep. Those are just some of my ferry adventure stories I thought I would share with you. I'm taping this.